welcome back to another episode of Chef's Clan War Mechanics. And no video uploads since a whole lot of time, but real life has to go on, and was kind of involved in something sort of like spirituality stuff there. Let us just say how to YouTube. Clannies would be a good word here. So, kind of like a state of Shadow Warriors once again, guys. First of all, 3 war win streak currently. The last war against Blazing Garros 2017. You are in year old now. It's 2018, bruh. But look at that. We got it. Looks like Supercell just came and wiped all the replays away. I was so excited to bring this video out to you guys. We got it. Look, just keep counting. One. That's the second. That is the third. That is the fourth. And that is going to be the fifth Town Hall 10v10 triple. So 5 10v10s dropped by the guys at the Shadow Warriors. Just a heck of a lot of show there, but Supercell just comes over and wipes all the replays away. So currently, let us get out of this for a moment. Let's talk about what is this. So first of all, if you look at the top left corner, it says a friendly war. So it looks like this is an arranged war. Shadow Warriors going against Ghost Rider, and I mean, if you just look at the clan description, the same line says Speed Special Division representative of the Gauntlet. Well, what Ghost Rider is doing right now is they are participating in the Gauntlet Speed Division. So the league that we are a part of, that is the Gauntlet, has 4 divisions. The Elite Division is called the Tip Division. I'll just say, I mean, the hierarchy goes no tip, then tip, then we have the light and the speed. So I think no dip and dip just go simultaneously. The dip division is sort of like a pre-league to your CWL, your Champions World League. The no dip division is what you could just call it as the pre-league for the preliminary league for the no dip league. And then you have the speed division for those speedy 10v10 all tunnel lines or those kind of tourneys. And then you finally have the light division for the Elite World League. That is, I don't know whether that's an initiative of the Elite Four Alliance. I don't think that is. But anyway, we have Lucifer bringing in the Queen Charge, and look at their bases, guys. I know that's an anti 2-star base. I know that's not even an anti 2-star base. That is. No offense to anyone there at Ghost Rider, but that is just a Gauntlet Speed Division clan. So, the Gauntlet is a league that is made for clans who do not have any league experience, or, I mean, it's not for clans who have already participated in seasons of your CWLs or your NTL, or there's so many leagues running out there. The LWCW, the RWT. It's not a league actually, but it's a tournament. So it's not for clans like those. It is for clans who are beginners to leagues and competitive stuff, and that is the reason why we do not have some really awesome bases here. But Lucifer bringing in the Queen Charge, looks like he has got a cold-blooded and Kill Squad, and Valkyries are gonna follow. So we don't have any Hog Riders. Doesn't look like the CC has extra Valks, so no Ballers, no Hog Riders, no Hobo stuff here, but still. The Queen walks, just wiping out a portion of the base. Unfortunately, the Queen does die, but look at this Valks. I mean, when you got a serried base like that, buildings all sort of clumped up, Valks are gonna do it, guys. Just rage, heal, jump, and this base is gonna miserably fall apart. Speed it up to 2x, and not want to make a whole lot long video here. Not got actually as many replays to show. I wanted to show those 10v10s. Unfortunately, the Supercell just wiped that away. Who's gonna watch cleanup anyway? So let us have a look at some 10v10s here. We still have a few more 10v10s to show. So the first one is here going to be Vulcan going on Ben LC. Now this, we'll talk about that for later, but looks like this is going to be pretty much a Ball Witch attack, but this time we have the healers at Town Hall 10. Look at that, he is using CC Giants. Now this is interesting, guys. With the recent hit point buff that the Giants have received, especially at level 7 and level 8, You might sometimes think about bringing in 7 chance instead of one golem because that means more hit points. However, they are prone to spring traps. They are prone to stuff like wizard towers, bomb towers, etc., etc. With a single inferno wreaking havoc, the queen needs to shoot at it. The queen ability goes down. The first inferno is gone. We have the back end jump spell, but looks like troops gotta be through that wall. There it goes down. We still have the king alive, and when you see the king alive with both infernos down, bam, this base is gone. We have a huge group of ballers and witches down at the bottom. We have another group at the top, and the healers doing a really good job here, keeping both of the flanking groups alive. We even got the central group up there. That base is crushed. Welcome. Really, really, really impressive stuff there. Budgie, I would just like to look at the army composition. So he looks like he brought 4 healers into this one. So it essentially takes the same space as a Queen Walk Baller Witch would take, but he's not using the healers on his queen. So I'd just like to have this replay end just a moment, then we'll have a look at the army comp. So it is 18 ballers still. Okay, so what he does is brings in 4 healers instead of golems. So no golems in this attack, and well, that is I don't remember the last time I saw a Tunnel 10 attack 3-starring without any golems. So something I would also like to try. Thanks for introducing this, Vulcan. And pretty much now you guys would say, why is there an Engineer Tunnel 11 if this is a League War? Well, guys, this is not a League War, but this is sort of like a nice practice of a League War. Well, the opponent clan Ghost Rider is from the Gauntlet Speed Division, while we are from the Gauntlet Light Division. So of course they are going into a clan that belongs to a much higher division, and that definitely is going to be at a much higher level than them. So and there are some breakdown differences as well in the speed and then the light. I don't know what this exact breakdown for the speed division is, but for the light division it's like 1 by 4 by 10 and then by 5 channel 8 as well. So Simmer here bringing in once again the Baller Witch against Jennifer. Guys, the freeze spell not necessary here, but he uses it anyway. Don't use the freeze, guys. I mean, it just does not matter. Unless you want to save your king, which he does not do anyway. A much lower base design this time, so these guys do not have this developed bases if I'm asked to really comment on them. And well, I mean, good luck to them for their future in the league. Their base designs are not that well developed. Not many under 3-star bases. The previous one is definitely was an under 3-star layout, but we saw 3 attacks and only one was a decent layout, and that too was not a decent level up base. So Shadow Warriors coming strong into Ghost Rider, and they are not really good at attacking either. No 3 stars for them so far in the war. I mean, not even a Tunnel 8 level, which is quite bizarre. Well, this is a Tunnel 11 tipping on a Tunnel 9 for a 94% 2-star. Man, I'm actually gonna go into this replay. So we have got an interesting army composition. What he does is, I think that is an accidental Lava Hound deployment. So anyway, I mean, if you're at Tunnel 11, you should be able to finish the base up without it, but let us see what he's going to do. He is bringing in the Peckers, he's bringing in the Witches, with all sorts of fancy stuff there. And that Golem just I don't know what the Golem is actually tanking for, because I mean the P.E.K.K.A. is actually tanking for the Golem for the entire time. We have the King. The king is beating on trash right now, and the queen is taking air defenses. That looks fine, but he has got 4 quick spells and 4 freeze spells. Oh my god, oh my goodness. I don't know what this guy is actually up to, but Ghost Rider, a tip for you: do not use Aussie there in your League Wars. I mean, come on, just give me a break. We are seeing an 11v9 epic fail there. Okay, so the queen needs to pop her ability. Is he gonna do that? Is he gonna do that? Does not even use the spells. I mean, look at that, guys. I mean, the Royale just walking, like, I mean, half of the base. Like, they just travel 180 degrees, and if it's not a 3 star still, I think what he does not do here is what he does do incorrect is he does not invest any spells on his troops. I mean, his troops are really powerful, and not a lot of air targeting stuff left at this point. I mean, at this point, what he can do is just drop a dragon on those cannons, have those 4 freeze spells on these air defenses, keep them frozen for a whole lot of while, use those 3 balloons, or uh, it is another story if he lost connection, because if he did, we'll just no, he did not lose connection. But why does he not freeze that? Okay, he does freeze that air defense, but unfortunately, it looks like the lava hound does pop, and the dragon should still be able to finish the lava pups. I mean, this is getting really interesting here. Was it a time fail or something? Oh yeah, it does look like a time fail, because he has got enough juice to do it, just not enough time. So, not really sure why he was trying to be so crafty on the tunnel line, but unfortunately, I burned one of our, not actually our, but anyway, one of the town online bases of my team. So yeah, this particular war is just like a practice war, pre-gauntlet, and our week 1 placement match is against one hive Patreon. Would you just even imagine about battling one hive in the first ever league? Not the first ever league war, but still, I mean, the first ever league in which we are taking part with town hall 11s. So till now, the leagues that we have taken part in did not have any town hall 11s. We did take part in the minors league and the LWCW, not the seasons but the trial leagues. Had no town hall 11s in there. So finally, gonna put an attack from Shash Bell on show here. Looks like this one is going to be an AGHB. And for those of you guys who said AGHB does not work against standard 2 star bases, look at this one. A Shash Bell is going to bring in the chance. He's going to bring in those healers and 16 Hog Riders. Mid-level royals here, just 26 by 26, so not very high. This king and queen are not very high level, and just look at that. So the CC does lower. Not really sure. Was there only a 20 space clan castle, or was that a partial lure? Looks like that was only a 20 space clan castle. But anyway, the giants out front tanking for the main squad. Looks like we do not have any ballers, so the CC has got some more hog riders, so it's more like an AGH without a B. But anyway, that is going to work fine, as we have got 2 heal spells. Most probably gonna invest them on the hog riders, and those hog riders, look at the massive group of bacon tearing through the base. We gotta use that final heal on the wizard tower, not on the bomb tower. Would have been great on the bomb tower though, because there was a giant bomb next to it. But eventually they step up. Oh, he has another heal, so it looks like he had 3 heals. Um, well, anyway, not the best commentator here, but this is going to be crest as well. So just standard 2 star bases. Really disappointed. Just no offense over to my friends at Ghost Rider, but I'm just really disappointed. I expected it to be a really good war, but I mean, what we are getting is just standard 2 star bases, and your attacks were not on point either. So, well, just not trying to be like really egoistic here, but guys, you just gotta speak the truth here. So, I mean, the war is only at the 12-hour mark. There's anything that could happen. It would be good if I'm proven wrong, because they have 3 town hall 11s opposed to over 2. Actually, they do have an engineer town hall 11 that we just saw. So yeah, that is going to be the update on what Shadow Warrior is up to. We have our placement match 1 against one high Patreon. It is definitely going to be something I'm looking forward to. The guys at Shadow are really, really hyped, and just really happy. And you know what? I found Summer Never Came, a clan from the Clan Tanimo Bay family in the same division as we are, and they are like the previous I would say they are the former Antune War. So just really happy to just kind of like I don't know what week it is going to be, but I think the sort of like the schedule is not out, but maybe the sixth or seventh week or whichever week it is when we get to face Summer Never Came. Man, that is going to be a massive showdown there. Shadow Warriors facing Antune War. Just did not imagine this is going to happen, but this is happening because Shadow Warriors has recruited some really decent people there. I mean, you look at all of those guys. I mean, I just love all of them, and this is not something I have done. This is something my clanmates have done. We are even about to reach like 300 war wins, so six spots is still left in the clan though, guys, and we could till February 16, we could add anyone to the rosters for the Gauntlet. So if you're a town on 11, 10, or 9, or even a town on 8, and if you think you have got what it takes to clear our trials, to apply to the clan and to join us, and then we will check you out. And if you live up to the expectations, we might put you in the war against one hypee. This is your host, not host, but kind of like your friend, Chef from Chef's Clan or Mechanics. I'll take your leave. Bye bye for now.